I know, but you know it doesn't work like this. We gotta do it through the social worker. She's not calling me back. Linda's nice. She'll get me back home quick. We just need to wait a little longer.
My wife, Beth Pearson, is a pit bull, and she don't take no mess. So when Shauna shows up on the doorstep unannounced, she's like, hold up. Shauna is saying like, yo, I'm here for my daughter. So you got two people with two very valid points of view at odds with one another. And it's amazing how it's Deja, it's the youngest person that's able to actually bring some calm.
I felt confused because I didn't know why Shauna was there. Like, she knew better.
Yeah.
She knew that she wasn't supposed to be there without talking to the social worker.
Correct.
So
she comes like at just the sort of perfect time and the worst time also for Randall and Beth and for Deja, because it's right at the moment where they're just getting through some of the hard times and they're just beginning to become connected.
Right.
And now this person shows up with a valid point. I am her mother. It creates this sort of very uncomfortable thing for Deja, but also for Randall and Beth. What do we do now?
It feels like sometimes in your relationship with your mom, just from that little glimpse, it's almost like you sometimes function like the parent.
She wants to be with her mom, but she's gotten comfortable with the Pearson family, and I don't know if she's like 100% ready to leave them.
You ever returned a kid to a situation that they never should return to?
My job isn't a perfect science, Randall.
You know what? I got to get the girls to school. I got 2 different drop-offs at 2 different schools, because that's how we do it here in a house that's always clean with a fridge that's always stocked.
I think we should keep talking.
And I don't think there's anything left to say. It's a really interesting conversation about the nature of fostering. You never know exactly how long it's going to be or whether or not you and the child are going to have a harmonious relationship. I am not ready to say goodbye. Like, at all. Beth is not ready to say goodbye. But we know what we signed up for. So in signing up for it, part of it is making peace with the fact that you may have to say goodbye.
The questions that Randall and Beth have in the episode are the same questions that we had in the writer's room.
Right.
Just because you can make something better, and you feel like you can provide a better life, does that mean you should, or that you're entitled to do so, especially if that means pulling a child away from their biological parent, even if you can make a life that's better than what they...
And you put that in quotation marks, ostensibly,
ostensibly better, question mark, better. And that's what we kept sort of arguing about to sort of develop that. And there's no one side, black and white, right answer.
Right.
And I think there's risk. I think Randall feels like there's a risk in sort of letting her go, letting her go back to her mother. So it's complicated, but to sort of be able to get into the depth of that and have those complicated questions, and then be able to use Randall's own past to help answer that was difficult for us, but I think we
did all right. I think we did all right, bro.
I don't want you to think that just because I want to go home doesn't mean I don't like living with you.
I know that. You don't have to worry about that, I know.
I have a lot of mixed emotions. Like, yeah, I'm coming back with my mama, but no, I'm gonna miss it here. Like, you guys gave me something that I didn't have when I was with Shauna.
I did not want to shoot the scene because I think he's so special, and it was like a perfect sort of symbiosis of like Sterling not wanting to say goodbye to Lyric because you're so much fun to play with, and Randall not wanting to say goodbye to Deja. Like, I'm telling you, I was a mess. Well, I know you're not too keen on me touching you, so.
Really, when I don't see it coming.
Huh. Okay. So. You know, this episode is our last episode of 2017 before we come back in 2018. So, you know, in classic This Is Us style, we want to give the people something to talk about. In 2018, the repercussions of Kevin's actions definitely, you know, you see the ripples of that. You will see how Jack dies. I can say that. Jack's death will, everybody. So you don't ask me no more questions. You will see how Jack dies in 2018 before the season is over. I guarantee you.